Hello, it's me, it's Mifa. Hello, how are you? I'm good. I hope you're well. I got 2 comments in the video before I filmed this of my makeup yesterday, which means what now? I'm doing my makeup how I did it yesterday. Maybe I'll tweak it. I don't really know. It's really simple, honestly. You don't need that many products. And it's like relatively affordable too. So I use a lot of stuff from the Dollar General. First thing. Actually, I'll go through this as I do the things. The first thing I do is lotion. I lotion my skin because for some reason I spontaneously developed almost like an eczema-like thing. I didn't get diagnosed. I think it's eczema. I don't fucking know. On my skin as an adult. Don't know what that was about. Ooh, my muscle. And so I use this. Now, you will smell like a honeysuckle. And bees will try to love on you, which is very sweet, but it makes everyone else think they're going to sting you. They won't. I use this on my skin, and I apply it once or twice because it honestly soaks into my skin really, really quick. And typically, if I put this on, I'm putting sunscreen on as well. I am out of sunscreen. So we won't be putting on sunscreen this one time. Which isn't that bad, honestly, because I don't leave the house anyway. I don't go outside, really. Now that that's on our skin, we're going to let it kind of dry, if that makes sense. We're going to let it soak in. This feels really good after this. But you will smell like honey, like a honeysuckle, almost like pollen. I don't know why. Well, I do know why. It's what it's made of, but you can buy it on Amazon. This is my second time purchasing it. I highly recommend you fucking buy this shit. I put it on in the mornings, I put it on at night. Honestly, yeah. It's the only thing that I've found out that helps my skin. Because sometimes it flares up really bad. And I don't know what that's about. I don't know. Anyway, and so we're going to let this kind of air dry. And it's probably dry enough already because I've been talking so much. Now, I know people are not a fan of LA Colors. I am, though. I've been wearing the foundation for years. I'm not even joking. I think I'm the whitest shade on the thing. I will say, if you are darker skinned, like darker than a light tan, it will be hard to find a color that matches you. I am so sorry about that. I don't run the company. I do rep their shit though. I will happily, if you tag me in a video, try to help you. I mean that, honestly, because I think everyone deserves the right to equality and shit. But sadly enough, it will be hard. Which is really annoying. But the first 2 products we will use on my face is the concealer. That's literally called Conceal It. That you will notice, yes, is darker than my foundation. That was an accident that turned into quite the happy accident. Next thing we will use, Don't Hate Me. I promise you, don't hate me. Shut up. I do in fact use it. I've been using it, if you've been paying attention to my live streams and stuff. Because honestly, this is the clearest my skin has been probably my whole life. Even before I had acne, my skin was fucked up. So what we will do is quite literally. Let me show you. You're not going to even use a full pump. You're quite literally just going to like that much. I'm not joking. You know why? Because I have not been wearing a full face. You're going to quite literally, that's like half of a pump. And you're going to, under your eyes, yes, you're putting foundation under your eyes, forehead-ish, chin. And then just kind of like tap it out and rework it around. And then you're going to let that kind of just sit on the skin for a minute and just kind of like take the rest of the excess and move it around. And then you're going to take the concealer and quite literally, you know what I do? I get the teeniest amount out of it and I go at the corners of my eyes and like my temple area, which honestly is probably, yeah, you can see that shit. Literally my just above my temple on both sides, roughly equal amounts, because I get watery eyes quite easily because I am blind. And then under here, this is blending. And then that's quite literally all you're going to use. Next thing, I used a different highlighter stick yesterday. Also, highlighter sticks don't really show up on me, let's be honest. The one I used yesterday was a pearlescent-ish color from Wet n Wild. The one I'm using today is Victoria's Secret. The reason I'm using a different one is not because I have a problem with the Wet n Wild. In fact, I like the Wet n Wild a lot. I used every last drop out of it. I ran out. And I don't mean, oh, there was a smidge of product and I was too pussy to get the rest out. No, I mean I straight up scraped that shit out of the container. So we're quite literally going to take our color that doesn't have a fucking color on it. And right there. We're going to just right there. And then we are going to, this is what I did yesterday, take the only expensive thing in my modern day thing, the Fenty Beauty, like contour stick, I think it is. It might be a brown. And at this point, I completely did not realize my mic has died. There's me showing you the color. It's called white. And me showing you the actual product. I will not realize that my audio is completely shit for the next 3 fucking minutes. Here's me taking a sip of my coffee. Here is me now placing the contour right above the hollow of my cheek, but not over the hollow of my cheek, if that makes sense. And then doing it identical on the other side. It's a lot of lines going forward, if you don't realize. Here's me doing a couple little dots, a couple little tadpoles, a couple pieces of semen on the sides. That's the shape you're going to want. Here's me shutting it and putting it down. Here's me putting all the things to the other side of the desk. Here's me talking about blending it out from the bottom to the top and out, and then around, and me pointing with my fingers a lot. Hopefully we realize, oh, we are realizing, oh no, oh no, oh no! My face is hysterical in this. My face is fucking hysterical because I fully didn't realize that my mic had died. Hi, ass. And here's me realizing even more. And just my face. My poor face. My poor face. Oh Lord, my poor face. Halfway through that, not even halfway, for 2 minutes of that, I don't have audio. Because this fuck died. Ooh, my nails. I should have audio now. If I don't, I will voice over all of this. Oh yeah, fun fact about this concealer, if you do choose to buy it, truly use what you have. It oxidizes on the surface as it sits. It does not actually get darker. I hope people are aware of that. It just appears darker because air is hitting it, but it doesn't oxidize across your face. It's the act of it being concentrated in one spot for some reason. Now, next thing is, I'm jumping around. We are going to take the stick that I've made at an angle and quite literally do whatever nose contour you want on your face. I am simply showing you how I do my nose contour. In more recent date, because I used to try and make it look buttony, did not work. So what we're quite literally going to do is, we see that divot, we're going to just very lightly align. Okay? Very lightly. Line. Lines. And then boop, boop, under the nose. And then we're going to kind of like spiral it and go across. None of it should be connected. And then we're going to let that sit. We actually, do I put on blush? I don't think I do for this. I don't think I put on any blush yesterday. So we're not putting on blush today. But quite literally, you are going to take any sort of brown after you blend this out. I will blend this out first. But you are going to need any sort of brown that's kind of like a light color. Mine is from a Black Widow's palette that's probably honestly gets discontinued, and I'm trying to use it up. And then this is a makeshift palette. This is not how this palette comes, I promise you. But the only shade we're using in it for my actual eyes is a color that comes in the palette. It's only $3. It's Dollar General. If I want to fuck it up, I will. Okay. This isn't how the palette comes. The palette does come with this pretty shimmer, which we are actually going to use. Pretty. I top that shimmer on a lot of my stuff. But quite literally, we're going to use a gray. Stay with me, okay? Stay with me. We're holding hands. Stay with me. We're going to use a gray. Sorry, I have a booger. We're going to blend this out, and then we are going to, I believe, take a color from the Black Widow's palette and a fluffy brush. Do you see why we don't connect it? See? If we connect it, it'd be too much product. But we're quite literally going to take a color from the Black Widow palette, either one of these, and this one's cleaner. I don't clean my brushes as often as I should. You should clean them more often. Do we see how that is blended? We're going to take a brush that is not clean, but it seems like it only has white and gray on it, so it doesn't really. We're going to plop our brush into some sort of tan, some sort of thing. I think this is what I did. I can't remember what I did because I didn't film what I did. But I often do this move, so we're just going to pat, 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 pat. We're going to blend. We're going to pat, and we're going to blend. We're going to make it look shadowy, if that makes sense. Keep in mind, my makeup on a regular basis often is just kind of like a glammy, almost like like glam 2016, 2020 meets traditional gothic. Keep that in mind. So my makeup colors, not typical colors you would use. You see how that gray appeared out of nowhere? That's from the brush. And that's exactly where we need the gray. We're just gonna something like that. And then now we're going to take a gray that I have made. I made the gray. If you have gray, that's great. Gray is awesome. People should utilize gray into their makeup more often. We're going to take some gray from my little makeshift palette that makes no sense. And we're just going to go tap, tap, tap very lightly. And then we're going to pick up my... Ooh! We're going to pick up my mirror so I can be more direct with y'all. We're going to go whoop, whoop, whoop. And then we're going to go like that. We're literally just going to buff that shit. Cure that shit for a minute. I've been watching a lot of Simple Logical. Your nose contour also doesn't need to look the exact same twice. If it does, good for you. Mine never does. I've been leaning very traditional goth recently, so that's probably why my nose is gray. Ta-da! I think it's cute. You don't think it's cute? You don't need to add gray to your shit. I think I look cute. Could it be more blended? Yeah. Yeah, it could be, but I don't care. I don't care enough. And what we will do next is I am going to do my eyebrows. I'm going to speed up me doing my eyebrows. At some point in the future, if y'all want me to do an in-depth thing of me doing my eyebrows, I can. My eyebrows make no sense. Okay, now they are filled in. Yes, they were filled in like 2016, but then 2016. So, yeah. I don't fucking know what that means. They are basically thin 2016 brows. I'm aware of this. What we are going to do, I hope you didn't carve them out because I haven't carved mine out yet. And they said it's a group effort. What we are going to do is we are going to take some sort of angled brush. Whichever angled brush you normally use to carve out your eyebrows, because I hope you're carving out your eyebrows because this whole just soap brow shit is pissing me off. We're going to take off some sort of angled brush. You're going to take your foundation color, which should be lighter. Whichever color on your face you put is lighter, you need that. And then we're going to take my teeny tiny gel eyeliner. It's probably, the words are probably on the other one. Jumbo eyeliner, pencil, whatever the fuck. It's from fucking LA Colors. I like it. We're going to take this. We're going to quite literally, let me get real close to the camera. I hope we can see this. Just the underneath. And this is a crucial step in this, okay? Crucial step in this eyeshadow. Typically, I don't do this. This eyeshadow, you gotta do this, bitch. Oh, I also forgot you need to do this. You need to do that too. You're going to quite literally carve it out. It doesn't matter if it touches it. Because you can take leftover on your fucking angled brush and just kind of, touch it. But you're going to do it to the arch, okay? I draw my eyebrows inwards because my eyebrows don't start kind of where they should start. I like them to be closer together. So I draw them like that. Sometimes I like them to be so big they almost touch my hairline. It depends how much draggy I feel that day. You shouldn't do your makeup like a drag queen. You look like a man. People already think I am a man. Shut the fuck up. Shut up. Where's my brush? Where'd it go? If I want to have drag queen eyebrows, I'll have drag queen eyebrows. Sometimes I glue them down and just paint on the thinnest eyebrows you've ever seen. Thinner than your fucking Aunt Rebecca on Ozempic. Quickly. Ta-da! Fix. We're going to do the other one. And then we are going to take the teeniest amount of foundation. I swear to fucking God. Oh, shit. I forgot to do this. I was supposed to do this earlier, but I didn't. It's gonna make sense, I promise you. We're going to take your lightest color of skin on your face at the moment. And we're going to take literally like a droplet. Like a fucking droplet. Don't be wasting product, people. Don't do it. We're going to take literally a drop. That's all you need. It's literally a drop. That's all you need. That's all you fucking need. And then we're going to pack it on the edge of the brow carving pencil thing. Oh, god damn it. We see now? Okay. I really hope we saw that. Did we see that editing me, so? Ta-da! Now we are going to blend that however you want to blend that, but we need the definition still there. We are not carving out the tops of our brows because I'm 2016, but I'm not that 2016. Okay, we gel them up and then we fill them in, and then we carve out the bottoms, not the tops, because I like the tops to look a little fluffier. It's like if it is kind of like if 2024 and 2016 had like an eyebrow baby. Ooh, can that be the new thing? Just we fill in our eyebrows and we only carve out the bottoms. I would love that. I would love that. Sometimes I do carve out the tops, though, if my eyebrows are getting too out of control. We are going to... Rosanna Pansino posted this. Why the fuck am I subscribed to Rosanna Pansino? I don't... Oh, nerdy nummies. From like decades ago. Literal decades ago. We're going to quietly do some sort of swooping motion to blend it out. Yes. Well, why not? Ta-da! And then we're going to take the brush we used earlier for our nose contour and we're going to do this. That looks like it did nothing on camera, but it did do something. So we're gonna make this again. Keep in mind, the only colors you really need for this whole thing is white eyeshadow and black eyeshadow and white gel pencil and black gel pencil. It's a lot of white and black. And we're going to do that again, but we're not going to do it as much because now we have a little base to stick it. So if you can even see that. Do we see how the inside of our eye is brighter than the outside of our eye. That's the point. That's what we're going to get. All of this, all of the inside needs to be brighter than this. Everyone's around in my house being jumpy, and it's scaring me. Scaring me. It's scaring me. And now we are quite literally going to take our gel pencil and we're going to pack that shit on in the corner, which is the basis of every smoky eye I've ever done in my entire life. Ta-da! We're going to do that on both sides. Okay, see how we are now packed on like a fucking panda. Also, these, if you do a lot of smoky eyes, get this. Get this. Get this. It's awesome. It does like half the work your eyeshadow is supposed to do. See how we look like a panda now? Then we will blend. We will blend it. We need to blend it. And we will take our darker eyeshadow brush that looks darker. And we will do this motion a lot. And kind of just like it's a lot of like that. You see how it's kind of turning gray? We want that. We need that. This is what it should look like when it's all blended. Okay? Is we will go back in and we will pack on eyeshadow on after this. And I don't wear eyeshadow like base. So the fact that we are putting gel liners down is going to like stick, if that makes any sort of sense. It's going to stick the powder, because that's what eyeshadow is, it's powder, onto your eyelid. Now, what we will do is we are going to take white and we're going to go on top. I know, scary, but quite literally just a straight up white eyeshadow. You're going to pack that. You see how it's nice and packed on? You see? And we're going to go whoop, all up under there. The goal is to make your eyebrow a part of the eye. Look, understood? Understood. And we're going to do that on both sides. See? See how that's nice and packed on? See how I have fallout when I move my brush? And then right in the eye. Understood? Understood. And then we are going to take, damn it, we are going to take this brush and we are going to do black. I know, scary for some of you. But quite literally, we're not going to pack on as much, but we are still going to make sure it's like around the brush. We're going to pack it into the eye. We want it to look cloudy. We want it to look kind of like there's ash all over your eye. We're going to do that twice. Now, you could replace the white with a color. Honestly, if y'all want me to do videos about how I do my really, really, really bright blue eyeshadow, that I do kind of a lot, or other things, I will happily do it. Y'all just need a request. I tell y'all this. I tell you in my lives. Just go comment and I will see it. And I will do it. Comment the video ideas for me. I don't mind. I don't mind. And basically, we're going to diffuse this and then re-diffuse with white as needed because it is black. It is a power color. No, that's not what I meant. What did I mean? I don't know. It doesn't need to be perfectly blended either because we're putting glitter on top. It doesn't matter. You can put whatever color glitter you want. You can put silver. You can put pearlescent. You can put really whatever color glitter you want. I'm doing like a shifting color. Whee! Whee! Now that is decent enough. What will we do now? We are now taking, I believe this is a Morphe brush. I think. Does that look like a Morphe brush? I think it is. I think the label's completely rubbed off. But do you see how it's nice and flat, but it's a little buffeted from me using it as much as I do. We're going to take this. We're going to take my LA Colors palette that is worn to fucking filth and back. You see this color. You see this color. We're going to go in with the color. We're going to pack it on. Do you see how the color's on there now? Do you see? Do you see? Do you see? I hope you see. And then quite literally, we're going to get real close to the camera. We're going to, like, that. Now, silver would also probably look really good, but if I'm using some sort of glitter on top of a smoky eye, it's this glitter or it's silver. Now we will repeat that. Damn it. We are going to repeat that and basically be like, yo, bitch, more glitter. We're going to pack it on because it is cheap, so you do need to pack it. That is something people don't realize. Cheap palettes work. They do. They really do. You just gotta pack them on some more, especially if it's a color. I think I might have buffed out the corner with black eyeshadow a little bit originally, so we're gonna do that again. Because it is glitter. It doesn't diffuse right, okay? You see? You see? You see? I feel like I'm losing light somehow, which doesn't make much sense whatsoever in the camera. In here, I look fine. Then we're going to do that again. This might be more dramatic than I did yesterday, but you know something? It's your own face. You can choose however the fuck to do it if you want to do it. Whee! Does that happen to anyone else? They're just doing their makeup and then their brush is like, well, actually, we're going to just fall right into your eye now. And you're just like, that happens to me a lot. Ooh, pretty. Do we understand, pretty? We understand. We understand. And now we will take that black and line the hole underneath. Actually, I think we do eyeliner next. Which I'm going to do a YouTube short about how to do eyeliner. So, goodbye for a second. I'm back, and now we will do the other eye. And I will show you how to do the other eye. Apparently. Quite literally, I put my elbow on the fucking table. I stabilize the fuck out of myself. And then I go up. I go straight up the majority of the time. If I'm going out, it's not going to look right. It's going to look too thin. What? That, it kind of looks like blue in my mirror. I look a little like a storm. Also, Fallout is not the end of the world. Look how messy your fucking eyes are. Fallout is not the end of the world. It just looks more eclectic, almost. And then that's what I do on this eye because I need to see out of this eye. And then, ooh, sometimes I will do something like that, and that's just fun. And then down. Then I will adjust. Oh, I'm so happy I didn't do that with my eyeliner. I will adjust as needed. I'm going to go fill this in now and then inner corner. Now that my eyeliner and my inner eyeliner are filled in and done, gel. I call it gel. Honestly, I think it's gel based. I think that's why I keep calling it gel. But what we are going to do is we are going to put our knuckle here and we are going to pull my eye open. I know, not great, but quite literally the only way I can get up in this bitch. Ta-da! See? Easy peasy. We're also just going to run that over my eyelashes because, well, let's be honest, I don't wear mascara really. But if a company wants to slide into my Instagram DMs and send me some mascara, I'll think about it. Ta-da! The eye makeup from yesterday. I might add stuff on later after the video and after photos, but yeah. Now I did use 2 lipstick colors yesterday. If you don't know, I also was talking about this on my live the other day, which is why my hand's fucked up. But it is the Superstay Matte Ink Maybelline New York in the color 115. I love maroon. I love maroon colors. If I became a lady that wears only one color, you've never seen those ladies, I love them. If I ever became one of them, my color would either be maroon or sea foam, like a sea foamy, like like cyan color. Those are 2 of my favorite colors ever to be made, ever. Quite literally, well, first we are going to scrub my lips with lip sugar. Don't buy this brand, it's bad for you, but I'm using it because it tastes good. I didn't eat it, you ate it. Anyway, we are going to quite literally go. No more Cupid's bow for me. Now, the sides are a bitch, so we're going to do this. We're going to try stamp it a little. That didn't go great. We're going to use as little as we possibly can and just Is it the best? No. Have I done better? Oh, 1000%. But I also am getting increasingly more annoyed. That is literally just the makeup I did yesterday. I love you all so incredibly much. I hope you all have an amazing day, amazing night, amazing whatever the fuck it is for you. I'm gonna go film the intro to this. Mm.